it? What is it? I tell you what it is. I don't normally film. I've noticed I don't normally film like through the day, but only because I come out from work and then I have a little nap, so I don't really get to film through the day. So I'm not. And as I put the camera, I started. Look, obviously, I have filmed. My bad. I have filmed through the day. I have, but like obviously I'm in a different facility now, so it's like okay, it's not too bad as you can see. Like it looks proper. Like it looks real. You know what I mean? But how's everyone doing today? How's your day been? How's your life been? When we're down, we find our way to rise up, and we always rising to the top. How's your weekend be? Don't let the cold get to you, no? Don't let the cold block your nose out of nowhere, not effective, and not attack it quickly. When I say effective, I mean I said the wrong word. Attack it as fast as possible because it tries it, you know. Like, you know, I was unwell at one point. But obviously, when I say unwell, it creeped up, but I managed to beat it. You know what I'm saying? I managed to eat what I needed to eat, like onions, raw onions, and raw ginger. It works. But you know what? That's for another story. What I want to talk about right now is women. Don't let yourself get into this habit of when you find a good man and you wanted a good man, then you treat him wrong. Don't do that. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? I tell you what it is. So don't do that. Don't treat the good guys wrong. You know what I mean? Don't do it because you're supposed to grow together. You're supposed to like be perfect. I'm tired. You know what I've always said, yeah. As I say, we're not born perfect, but we can make ourselves perfect. Does that make sense? I always say, even down to, it's not about being the best, but being effective. I tell you what it is. You cried. You said, Mom, I just want a good man. There's not no good man out there. You know what? Guess what? You're not gonna find no good man out there. Looks like a man ain't gonna find no good women out there. You have to work together at it.
How to stay calm in an argument.
Work together at it. You gotta make it work. You gotta, how can I say, like before you have kids with an individual, you gotta make sure you perfect yourself. You be better. You know what I mean? You have to. Don't get me wrong. You can have kids and the kids perfect the both of you. You know what I mean? Which would be a blessing. But if you have a mindset of a career and that's what your mind, that's where you wanna be, and have a man in your career, then you need to make sure you've perfected yourself at the same time. But when he comes along, guess what? You both ain't perfect. You both need to come perfect together. It's like, you can't make rice without the water. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? I told you what it was. You can't make rice without the water, correct? You can't have cornflakes without the milk. Do I need to explain? No, I don't. But that's what it is, you know? Like, don't complain about not having a good guy. And then when a good guy does come along, you know what? So, you know, I start just there.
Stop it.
Because I'm excited. But you know what it is? When a good guy comes along, you have to remember, most of the good guys that come along, they've gone through it already, you know? They've gone through it. They've gone through the hardship. They've gone through... Sorry, my nose. I'm gonna cut that out. They've gone through the hardship already. They've gone through being in a relationship with a woman and the woman treating them wrong. You know what I mean? They've gone through it. They've gone through the arguments. They've gone through the battle. So when they come in your relationship, guess what? They ain't got time for the arguments. They're probably coming in your relationship 80%. That means the rest of the 20%, that's you and him have got to get together. But guess what you end up doing? You end up looking for holes. You end up trying to argue with him. You end up trying to look for ways of trying to trip him up.
Stop it.
Why? There's no need. And guess what he's going to end up doing? That's right. He's going to leave it. He's gone. Because you ain't gonna destroy his life. Don't let these women destroy your life. And women, don't let yourself destroy a man's life and destroy yours. Sorry, and destroy yours. Because you're good enough. You're a good woman, so why are you gonna... I know what it is, it's trust, I get it. But this guy hasn't come into your life. You needed a good man, and he is a good man. So now what's happening is, he's gonna end up turning around and go, oh, nah, I don't want this girl. And you know what, you're not even a bad person. That's the fact is that you don't know, because every man have come that way. Every man have come good, respectable. They started off like that, and then out of nowhere, shoot, everything switches to like where you're like, what's going on here? Haven't I done everything right? So now when a good guy comes along, you just don't know how to handle it. That's what would happen. But you know what? Be patient. That's why, be patient and fix your wrongs. Fix your bad habits. Can I say your flaws? Or can I say that? Or I can't say that. But just fix what you know that you need to fix. So then when you're looking at this guy, you're thinking, okay, because he's like I said, he's still, you still got to be 100 together. He's coming to your life 80%. That means the other 20 is you and him. So it's always gonna be like that. It's always gonna be like that. You know, it's scary because at the end of the day, you know, as a woman, you wanted a perfect guy, you wanted the perfect man, but he's not gonna be perfect until you two come together. And then when you fix your wrongs, fix your you're not serious. Fix your wrongs. You know, that's just the way of life. You know, because if you want a good man, don't forget, you having a good man is also that man being the father of your children that are to come. So it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. You gotta look further, like, oh, you know what I mean? You gotta look like, I need to behave myself. I need to make sure I fix myself as a wife and as a woman. But let me tell you something, woman. Don't think you need to be doing everything to please that man that you want when he comes into your life. No. Still be you. Still do things the way you're supposed to do it. That man is coming to your life, and the way he's gonna come into your life, he needs to be able to do things for himself. He needs to be able to clean, cook, and do everything for himself. I'm not gonna lie. But if there's things that he can't do that you can do, then there's things that you can do that he can't do, and there's things that he can do you can't do, then you can do. Then you can do. Then all you can do is do what and fix things together so it's balanced. Because there's gonna be things that a man can do that you can't do, and then the things that a woman can do that a man can't do, then you can do. It is what it is. That's why it's so balanced. That's why the world is so beautiful, because it is what it is. Like, there's women out there that can do things that a man can't do, and there's things that a man can do that a woman can't do. It is what it is. Believe me, then you can do. And it's a beautiful thing, because you know when you both meet each other, I can learn off you and you can learn off me. That's what it's all about. That's why to me, I don't believe, for me, that's just for me, I don't believe that a woman should stay home and just look after the kids. You know what I'm saying? I think if you're both gonna have kids, and you both have good jobs, and you both earn good amount of money, and you've been in those jobs for years, you should be able to both say to the job, look, I need to do part-time, and she needs to do part-time. At least that way, you're still going to work, she's still going to work, so it balances out. You see, this moment right now I'm talking about, it's just for the women. That's it. I'm not. It's for the women right now. Then on the next video, I'll speak for the guys. You see it. When the guys want a good woman, you check it. What is it? I told you what it was. Right now, I'm dedicating this moment and this energy for the women. Then you can do. So don't complain when a good guy comes along and you just don't know how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But not every man but you know what's crazy? Men are not bad, women are not bad. It's just the experience that we go through that makes us have just barriers. But I'm not gonna lie, there is women out there that just, I don't know. And there is men out there like, I don't know. Like, I'm being real. We've seen them. I've seen them. We've seen them. It is what it is. And women out there, if you know you're that type of woman that you know what women I'm talking about. You know, like, find yourself. Because those women, you know what it is? They always feel like they need to get into relationships. Those are women there that it's like everything just goes. Relax. Sometimes you need to sit down, stay single for a bit, find yourself before you jump into the next relationship. Yeah, please find yourself. Then you can do. If you're one of those women out there, find yourself. Don't just jump into a relationship and then it just goes pear-shaped again. You know what I mean? But don't do that again. If you want a good man, fix yourself first before you find a good man. Does it make sense? Make sense? Make sense. Follow in. What is it? Don't do that again.